My body is freaking out. Hello, welcome everyone. This is Syafire, and today we are going to be talking about how we can grow your Twitch channel for the upcoming year of 2021. If you've ever wanted to start streaming, if you just made a VTuber, you're ready to go, let's talk about some tips to get your channel growing. Alright, so the first thing you want to do before you even start streaming at all is to establish a purpose for why you are streaming in the first place. There are many different reasons you might start streaming, and none of these are necessarily bad reasons to start streaming, but you need to know so you know how you can plan to make your stream as successful as it can potentially be. So the first reason that you might start streaming would be to make friends. That's a very popular one. A lot of people start streaming because they want to meet new people, they want to make friends, and Twitch is a great platform to do that. I've made some of my closest and longest term friends through Twitch, through meeting people and creating a sense of community. The next reason might be because you want to be an educational Twitch streamer. Maybe you have something to offer. Maybe you want to teach your audience something. For example, I am an art streamer mainly. I do variety, but I mostly do art, and I like to educate and sort of teach those who are younger artists, looking for advice or very impressionable, and I try my best to teach them and educate them. The next reason might be because you want to be an entertainer. Entertaining is really fun. A lot of people have done it for years and years and years and centuries through acting, performing, improv. There are so many different ways to entertain and be fun. You can fulfill a role of a character. You could try to be very funny. You could try to be sarcastic and have maybe more of a dry humor. There's a lot of different ways that you can entertain someone, and that's another reason or another way that you might want to run your Twitch stream. Another good reason could be because you want to network. It's a great place to network, and especially, again, I feel that as being an artist, it's been a great way to meet more artists, make more friends, and connect with them and sort of learn from these other artists or make connections in the industry, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with having that as one of your things, but you may not want it to be the main purpose behind your work because you can get into some pretty risky areas if your main purposes become financial or for networking. Well, these are very realistic reasons to start streaming. A lot of people will stray against it and say, don't stream if you want to be a full-time streamer, don't stream like to make it your full-time job. And I completely disagree with that because it's a dream. It's something you're chasing. If you think you're smart enough and intelligent enough and willing to push yourself to the limit to grow on this platform, then I think you're very capable of getting there. And I don't think anybody could tell you why you should or shouldn't be streaming. However, of course, I would always go for something that's going to be more positive or have a good impact. And again, that's a personal belief. Anything that's going to help other people is a reason why I like streaming. But again, any of these reasons are very valid reasons, definitely reasons why you might consider starting streaming. And that's okay. And the cool part about this is you can combine a lot of those things. For example, I try to make my streams very educational and entertaining. So I try to teach people about art, but I also try to be funny and entertaining because it's very, very effective to combine education with being entertaining and being funny because people are more likely to remember, more likely to enjoy the learning process. So again, you might combine all these things because that's pretty much what it's become for me. All these things are combined, but come up with a statement, come up with a purpose, come up with a reason why you are streaming in the first place. Write a purpose statement down. I challenge you to get out a journal for this video to start taking notes on how you can start applying these things. Get out a journal and write down a purpose. Why do you want to start streaming? And really dig deep and think about why you want to do this. For me, it's because I want to have a greater impact on society and on the world. I want to help other people. I want to feed them with positivity and tell them that they can chase their dreams, they can chase their passions, they can do what they want, they can be their own boss, they can run their own business, and no one can have control over your life if you decide to take control yourself and are willing to grow. So these are all really strong ways. And again, so what is your purpose? I challenge you, find your purpose. Why are you starting to stream? What is making you want to stream and what's going to keep you going? All right, so the next thing you want to do is to set values and goals for what you are doing or what your community is. So again, get a piece of paper, pencil, start writing some values and goals down about what your community is. Why are people coming to you? What are they going to get when they come to you and they come visit your stream and they experience you? What are you going to give back to them? What kind of values are you providing them to make them want to come back and experience more of what you have to offer? For example, in my stream, every time somebody follows, I say, hello, welcome to the Eternal Gems. Thank you so much for joining. We're really happy to have you here. Here we try to grow and push each other to fulfill our dreams and our passions. What are you passionate about? If you're a creator, this is a great place to find inspiration and push yourself to the next level to improve and grow as an artist. And having that message and that purpose, again, this kind of leads from purpose into stating your values and goals and now being vocal about it with your content. My body is freaking out. to be vocal with what your ideas are and why your community is there, what you are serving with your community. So my community brings a sense of inspiration, a sense of passion, a sense to keep moving forward and follow your dreams and passions, no matter how hard it may be. And there's a lot of different ways you can set up to help people fulfill these values, but figure out what your values are first. Why are people coming to your stream? What makes them want to come and visit you? What are you providing them? What are you giving them? Again, my community, we give passion, we give inspiration, we give a place to grow, we give a place to connect and make friends. So the next, and honestly probably the most important thing to take away from this video, if you're going to take anything, is to create a sense of community. Creating a sense of community is beyond important. You want people to feel like they have a place to call home. You want people to feel like they can come and they can be here and they can exist and be themselves and they can have fun and have a good time. You want to alleviate, your community's job is to alleviate the pain that people might be facing in their everyday life. Maybe they're having a rough time and they just want to come laugh in your stream. Maybe they're really wanting to grow as an artist, but they really just need tips and they need a few extra pushes or guidance from other people. Maybe your community is a place where they just hang out in their free time because they needed to burn some time. There's all sorts of reasons why people might be going to your community, but it's your job to alleviate that pain as a content creator. It's your job to find out how you can bring the people what they want in your community. A really good way to start creating a sense of community is to have a Discord. I'm sure plenty of you have a Discord. Having a Discord is a place where people can contact and connect with you when you're off stream, connect with other members while you're off stream, and grow bonds. You want to start growing bonds with your community members and your community members growing bonds to each other, so again that you can create a place where everybody feels like they can be themselves, where people feel like they have a place to go and unwind. Or again, it depends on your purpose. You know, what kind of pain is your community relieving? And you can write that down. What am I relieving as a content creator? What am I bringing to the people? How can I make this community a place where people want to keep returning so they can feel the relieving from that pain? So the goal would eventually be to build a self-sustaining community. So this is a community where you can constantly be working on your stuff, but most people are interacting with each other, because then the community is always active and always thriving. People are always going to be thinking about, hey, like I can't wait until you're live on Twitch, or I can't wait until this creator makes another YouTube video, because then I get to go experience more of them. You want to create a self-sustaining community so people are always being active and engaging with each other. So again, that will be really good because it will help bring more people in, create a sense of belonging where people want to be and want to spend their free time, so that you will start to grow as a content creator, because more people will join, see the self-sustaining community, see all these relationships, and will also want to be a part of this great thing that you are creating or experiencing. Another thing with getting to have a sense of community, something I like to do is I take notes about my viewers, whether it's mental notes or actual notes. I have a lot of people. One of my biggest things I think is that I do successfully is I communicate with chat, and I talk to chat and all my followers very much. I talk to all the people in our community called the Eternal Gems, and I try to get to know them, get to know part of their life, because they're essentially your friends. You're a big group, a big community, and you want to get to know those people. They want to get to know you. It's going to create a deeper connection, which again is going to push people to want to come back and again just have a sense of a place of belonging where they can be. And so yeah, every time new people come in, I always ask them questions. There's so many streamers that make me so frustrated, because I'll join their chat and I'll say something and they just say hi and they don't really say a lot. They don't really try to see how things are going, or they'll ask how things are going, but then not really push further into it. And it's so important to keep pushing further into it. Talk to them more, because the more you talk to them, the more you get to know them and understand what's going on in their life. Again, you create a deeper connection, and people are going to want to keep returning if you create a deeper connection with them. So take note, maybe one viewer has a dog, maybe one viewer likes to crochet a lot and they've been working on a really long crocheting project. Maybe they're also a content creator. Maybe they're also pushing out YouTube videos like you. Ask them, hey, how is the content creation going? What project are you working on today? What are you excited about to work on in the future? You got to ask these deep questions again, so you can establish a connection and a relationship with your community and your viewers. I have many more tips, and I will do more of these videos in the future if you guys are interested, but this video is getting long enough, so I'd like to wrap it up. But the last thing you want to keep in mind to grow your Twitch stream is to be consistent. Consistency has helped me grow miles and miles and miles. I was streaming not very consistently, very randomly, very sporadically for probably 3 to 4 years, for 3 to 4 years. And I've been streaming for about 4 years. So only within the last few months have I actually decided to be consistent. Granted, there's other things in my way that kind of stopped me from being consistent before, but once I got a stable fundamental environment, I was able to start being way more consistent with my streams. And I went from an average of 3 to 6 viewers to we're nearing around 30 average viewers. And it's been only going up every single month, at least a few more people. So I'm only expecting it to grow further. My goal is to hit partner. But again, consistency, choosing a day and a time so people know when to watch you, when to be there is important. And setting it up so people can find that somewhere. Where is your schedule? How often do you stream? When do you stream? Because you are like a show to everyone who's watching you. They want to show up for the 𝐒𝐻𝐪𝐺𝐻𝐵 show, the Syafire show. They want to show up for your show, whatever your show name might be. They want to be there. They want to support you. And how can they support you if they don't know when you're going to be there? Because they have lives of their own. If you want them to respect you and be there for you and your stream, then you want to respect their time and their schedule as well by being serious and setting up a consistent streaming schedule. I don't care how small of a streamer you are, having a consistent streaming schedule is going to do wonders for you. People know when to see you, people know when they can find you. There's no guessing, there's no random things. All right, that's going to be it. Again, my name is Syafire. If you want to catch me live on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/Syafire, SYAFire. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you found value in this video and you'd like to get more value from me in the future and hear more about what I have to say to help you grow, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.